I hope this is working. I have been fighting for the last hour with XSplit and Google. So that's the reason for my delay. My story, and I'm sticking with it. Do I have audio running with this? Yes, I do. Okay. Let's see if I can find me to make sure everything is going through. I'm not seeing it here. Let's go to my channel. It says I'm live. I'm here. Let's go to my channel. Where's the audio? I'm live. I'm here. There, got it muted. There we go. Okay. Oh, the joy of fighting with this stuff. Who knows what went on there. So this is going to be very short. I'm just trying to get on. As I said, at my normal time, I sat down and clicked everything, and it just started giving me error messages. So I had to uninstall XSplit and reinstall XSplit. And so if I'm not having problems with the printer, I'm having problems with other computer-related things. So joys. Let me just get off tech support here. There, we got that going. What's going on here? Well, last week I was fighting with the printer. You may recall I did some scans. I haven't followed up on the scans of the fire helmet, but that's coming up. With the printer problems I was having, somehow in there I ended up resetting the live Z back to 0, and it took me a while to figure out that was my problem. You know, when I finally did a test print and saw what was going on, and went, well, that's way too high. So retune live Z, when I went to do that, it was set to 0. So I had to go back and adjust the live Z, save those settings, and then I started printing again, and it was working fine. What I was going to do was go through the process of setting up for a wood print. What I wanted to bring up was, let's see, get this file open here. I'll just open up Mesh Mixer here for a moment. And let's go find how come I don't actually have the object? Did I put it somewhere else? There's the OBJ. Okay, it's fixed. So let's just bring it straight into Slicker. And we will see if this is going to work for us. Don't do it with the configuration. And we will go to models, and I was dealing with Brenna, and here we go. Here's the fixed one. There's Brenna. And way too big, so let's see, scale. We'll make it 30%. That's about the size I wanted. I don't have to do anything with it. it's pretty much ready to go. Be flat on the surface. No, we're not. And I need to add a support to that. And I'm really not fond of the supports within this program, so you can see that yeah, it's not flat there. It should be rocked back. I can actually try this without supports, but I have to get it flat on the surface. Now let's rotate. Let's see, is this the x-axis? Maybe 10 degrees? Nope. Right axis, wrong direction. Let's go minus 30. No. Five. Now I thought they had a new feature in here, and perhaps I just have to go find it. Maybe 3 degrees to place an object flat on, so you just say put this onto the surface of the print bed. Still not there. Now this is something I haven't used before. Just take it like that. Keep the upper part, not the lower part. There. There's Brenna looking at the screen. We'll see if we'll get this chin and nose to actually be able to print without adding supports to it. It would be quite nice if we could do that. So what we're going to do is actually print this with a wood filament. And so infill, I'm going to leave it at 20%. Doesn't need to be any more than that. But where we have to go with is filament, because this is a wood filament. And I'll just take their default settings here for wood fill. What did I do for layer height? 1.5, that's good. Okay. I'm going to accept those settings. And we shall see if we got all that working. A preview of it. Yep. Let's bring down our slice. Top of her head's flat. Didn't think it'd be so flat. Should be rounded. Let's go back to the 3D. That's why it's flat. There's an indent there from her toque. Alright, we'll leave it as is for that. Let's go back to the print settings again, and I wanted to see okay, this is the big change, is they go with the temperature change. It's a lower temperature on here. So okay, we got that. Let's export it. We'll put it into Brenna's, and we'll do a print from here. once that's done, we'll let's see. And of course, not only did I have to the whole problem with XSplit started because it needed an update. So I went through and did the update and then couldn't get onto YouTube. Now it is Octoprint. Go into it and they have version 1.3 and it needs to be updated as well. So I just can't win for losing. I'm not going to, as I say, since I got on so late, I'm not going to stay on for long, but I want to get this print going. And I'll fire up through Octoprint, and I will do a time lapse with this one as well, so hopefully you can see the print. I am using wood filament with this. This is their cedar, so it's a little bit reddish, quite light. What's happening right now is Octoprint's trying to connect to the Raspberry Pi, and it's flashing away here at me, but I'm not seeing a connection yet. All these things. So to do 3D printing, you not only have to fight with the printer, you got to fight with the computers, your 3D programs, and if you're doing any YouTube stuff, you also have to fight with YouTube and whatever streaming software you're using. I do use XSplit. I quite like it. Use as many cameras as you want and quite a number of settings on it. So when it works, it's wonderful. When it's not working, it's a bit of a pain. Okay, let's close that off. And what is Octoprint telling me? Okay. We are connected. So just so you can see what I'm doing here, here's Octoprint, and I have to come get the file that we got. We're back into Res. And we'll make sure time lapse is on. And I got a 5-second delay with that. I'm not too certain about this minimum interval. I think for my prints I should be doing something other than that setting. So we'll come in, do a print, and see if it works for us. Clear off that screen. We're now heating up, so we're going to be running here shortly, and hopefully get a good print off of this. quickly while we're running up here. Just give the bed a bit of a wipe down. The cats have been sitting on it. I chase them off whenever I catch them. That's why I have a spray bottle here. Slowly teaching Gus not to sit on the print bed. So we are live on Friday with the Friday 3DP CH, and I believe we're talking about Christmas stuff this Friday. We will get our regular host up there, so standard stream. But I have more printing to do for the project for Gaslands, and that's using Hot Wheel cars painted up as Mad Max stuff, and using that. We have custom dice. That's what I was printing last time, and that's where I had a failure. And then we had move counters and stuff, the guns and heavy duty bumpers and things for the actual Hot Wheels. So I just realized I actually need more sets of the weapons and the bumpers, the armor for the Hot Wheel cars. So I'm going to be printing more of that stuff and get that out. Also getting into the painting as well. This one's been coming on nicely so far. This one, this is the scan of my head. We're doing Brenna's right now, and I was a little bit suntanned with this paint. I picked up some new paint today, so I'll redo my face, and I can also add some more coloring to the hair. So hopefully I'll get a little bit more realistic. I'll have that one done. I won't be painting Brenda's up like that. That's fine. Printing it in cedar. Leave it in the wood. So, are we working? We appear to be working. So, that should be it. There's one screen I haven't set up, and I really need to do that, and that should be the Octoprint with the monitor. So I'm going to change that camera setup. Where's my monitor? There we go. Go to this one. Octoprint. We're doing Brenda's head there. I'll let that run through the night. The cats are snarling at me because I am so late feeding them. So I'm actually going to just call it. And then for this one, sorry for the long delay trying to get this out through the XSplit. But we got it running, we got a print going, and I haven't put together my multi-material unit yet because I haven't figured out how I'm going, or hadn't figured out how I'm going to set up, because it takes extra room and I don't have a lot of space here, but I think I have that solved. So I will be fixing or building that. I don't know if I'll do it in the weekend, but probably next Wednesday I'll assemble that, hopefully if everything works. So we will let this run and we'll talk to you later. So be safe out there.